The Center for Transparency Advocacy (CTA) has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to draw valuable lessons from both the mistakes and successes of the 2023 general elections. During a civil society national roundtable on the comprehensive review of the 2023 general election held in Abuja, Executive Director of CTA, Faith Nwadishi, expressed the importance of learning from the loopholes observed during the elections.
I want to say that the 2023 election came up with very wonderful wins that we must build on going into the election for Kogi, Bayelsa, and Imo states that we must strengthen and then work on improving the other areas that we have lapses. I want to call on the 10th Assembly to take as priority the passage of the Electoral Offences Commission Bill that INEC as constituted now should not be saddled with the responsibility of prosecuting electoral offenders when we have had recommendations, that there should be an independent body that is taking care of electoral offenders.
The event was organized by the Civil Society's Central Coordinating Council in collaboration with political party chairpersons, presidential, gubernatorial, senatorial, and other candidates at different levels. The Center for Transparency Advocacy, Ethnic Youth Leaders Council of Nigeria, and numerous civil society partners were also involved. Nwadishi commended INEC for its effort in addressing the identified loopholes and expressed hope that the recommendations presented to the Commission would contribute to enhancing and strengthening the electoral process in future elections.
In preparing for the upcoming election, we need to critically examine, like we are doing now, the elections that have gone before us and make recommendations for it to work better. In the area of logistics, as they have talked about that. In the area of inclusion, this is the time also for the political class to look at interpreting the inclusion of women into the electoral processes. We have found that this election is one election where we did not have enough women representing us at the National Assembly and State Assemblies. Mostly, recommendations should be what we put out to INEC so that we will continue to make our elections progress. All of the speakers have highlighted one positive aspect of that election or the other, as well as highlighting the shortfalls of the election that we need to make recommendations about.
Barrister Kenneth Udeze, the national chairman of Action Alliance, speaking on behalf of political parties and candidates, conveyed the contents of the roundtable's communique. He expressed displeasure at what he perceived as unfair and stereotypical attacks on the INEC national chairman. The roundtable rejected calls for the INEC chairman's dismissal, considering it as an expression of ill will and bad faith.
The National Roundtable believe that for INEC to be truly independent, the appointment and removal of the leadership of the Commission should not be at the whims and caprices of the executive, and that until approval of the National Assembly is sought and obtained, the chairman of INEC cannot be removed. The National Roundtable, having analyzed the pre-election, election day, and post-election outcomes of the elections, and without prejudice to the ongoing petitions at the tribunals, gives INEC a pass mark and unanimously passes a vote of confidence on the chairman of the commission.
The keynote speaker, Ezenwa acknowledged the logistical challenges faced during the 2023 general elections, but affirmed that INEC successfully fulfilled its role as Nigeria's electoral umpire.
Who have been sanctioned by INEC have been recalled by the industrial court. Many of them have been asked to be replaced by the industrial court. And so the role of the judiciary in making sure that punitive sanctions are not given to people who break the law is something that we need to take up. Having said that, I want to appreciate the council for inviting us. I think that rather than continue to condemn Professor Mahmood, we should celebrate him. First and foremost, he saved money. Two, he also put in a process that has delivered perhaps one of the fairest elections that Nigeria has ever had.
Oluwatobi Enita, reporting for TV Platinum.